The writhing does not cease. Just so you're aware. That's the context for this episode. Oh, the frame rate. Oh dear. You're punching above your weight, little game. Oh god, no, he's a swizzle Fermion. Points for the inclusion of the word swizzle.
Enough of your elusive game.
Frame rate on this planet's terrible. How do you live?
Must get schwang. Must.
Mood.
Oh, shit.
The upper reaches. Let's get it done. Let's swizzle off. Oh dear. Oh, that's the end of the world as we know it. He's doing it. Which way? I think I've done it wrong already. I've been wrong. Aye. Now he's chasing me from this. It's nice of them to correct your course like that. Oh no, it's big. It's there. It bounces on the square. Hada! Scoop! Frame rate returns to normal. I can wiggle about still. It's good. We're all glad my thumb hurts. We're not all glad my thumb hurts, but, you know, my thumb hurting is incidental to the gladness. What's happening? What's doing it? Why are you there? This must cease. Haha, you thought you could get up, but in actuality you couldn't. No, stop pegging it about the place. You're bad. You're bad and I don't like it. I don't like when you do it. Haha. Mysterio. The Mysterios from outer space are always fun. I like them. They're annoying to kill, but I like them. Alright, ceiling boy. Oh. One shot will suffice. Did I just... I could have sworn there was a cone right in front of... I'm hallucinating. Cones again. Where's the friend? There. Who's making rings happen? It's the oh no, there's more... Ah! There's more bad times in our future. There you are, you fuck. Right, what's called for here is an immediate dislocation of the... No. That didn't go as planned. Get rid of them. Right. Now you're on the floor. Haha. No! Just got rid of the last one and now the cones are hooping at me. And that's just an infinite supply of arseholes. Let's just hope they don't do that! They did it! I wasn't keen on it when they did that. No, it's not that one we need. Aha. Aha, now you see the fan has activated. for we are the best one. Oh. Well, I'll see him later, I guess. Now, if I recall correctly, now is the time for the central friend. There we go, you see. It's all about finding the spherical sequence. We need it done. There we are. It's good. It's good that we did it. Oh. Righto. Oh, this. This too now. That doesn't want to. That doesn't want to. Right. First part, somewhat inoffensive. Stop it. I'm sorry, are you Jimmy the Grievance Counsellor? Grievance Counsellor? Grief Counsellor, surely. But anyway, whatever he is, he's the only one who doesn't have to stop. And you're not him. You're certainly not cancelling my grief or grievances. So there. So if it turned out you were Jimmy the Grief/Grievance Counsellor, I'd be somewhat disappointed. Because without wishing to mince beef, you're terrible at it. Now I forget, can this be done with just a regular old fling it good grenade time? Or do I need a separate friend? I think I need a separate friend. Right. Just retreat like a vampire. Your weird hissing noises. There we go, you see, the mortar. Every time you return to the surface, more Mysterios block your path. Oh, they'll get you. You'd better watch out. Right. Where do they come from? We don't know. Maybe that's Cotton Eye Joe. Stay in. You didn't stay in. The mistake you made there was not staying in. That one did. That one knows what's up. We're grateful for its assistance. Right. Here's the situation. Right? Bouncing sniper shell. You remember what those do, don't you? And if you don't, it's fairly self-evident just from the name. So you shouldn't need to worry too much about it. Stop. Stop. Die where you stand. Don't lie down, you'll get killed. Right. Here's the thing. You've got to... Do you see the sphere? The sphere here. Here's the spheres. That was bad. It brought me bad grief in my heart. You've got to bounce the bullet to hit that. And there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Let's test a theory, actually, because I've never seen this here. You don't suppose this has been the plan the entire time, do you? I don't know why I threw that. Right. Now, every time I've played this game, I've spent ages on this bit trying to figure out how to bounce the bullet just so that it hits the sphere floating in midair. Because the curvature of all the surfaces and rudimentary chaos theory makes it an absolute bugger. This is the first time I've noticed the thing that I'm currently standing on. I've seen that don't crouch at me. I've seen the big circle behind the thing, the friend there. Look, I'll have zoomed in on it so you can see with your eyes. I've always acted under the assumption you're supposed to bounce the bullet off that. If it's as simple as standing on this circle that I've now realised, and then shooting the thing, I will likely that did not help us. That's a shame. It's a real problem in my life. Oh, we got it. Fuck me, it was that simple. How many hours of my goddamn life... You know, I'm not going to think about it. Don't need to think about it. It's done, we can move on. I know it now for science, and it's recorded for posterity. It's amazing. It's amazing how many things you could still be discovering about these games so many years on. And a big part of that, I feel like, is that games of this era didn't feel the need to explain themselves. Yeah. Oh, the frame rate went bad again. Oh, bad. Oh, space. Oh, spaceship bad. Oh, terrible. Oh, grief! Make it. You have to. It's my nan. She wants you to make it. Oh. That was very nearly a bad time for the Cardinal. Gotta be honest. Nobody wants that. I like all the beepy boopy that's happening, and the beepy boopy combined with these corridors, it's just... I don't know, it's atmospheric. But it's beepy beepy spooky scary. But at the same time, I guess maybe just through familiarity, that I find it weirdly comforting. It's a good comfort friend. The corridor and the boops. Oh no, terrible bump. There's a zero. There was a sentence somewhere in there, let me know if you find it. No, don't. In the dick. In the crotch. You might be wondering how I know they have a penis. Well, it's Mysterio, isn't it? Yeah. Specifically the Quentin Beck Mysterio. Because that is the one I have heard of. Therefore it can be no other. So there you have it. It's the thing that we know now because I did it. And oh, the frame rate on that sphere's not great. Right. Now it would help. We've got the most available time to hit it at the top of its arc. There we go. The good boys of Helmswood give it the... Oh no, it's bad. How did they not see me? It's terrible that this has happened. Oh, circles. Right. Who's doing it? Who did it? It's you. That was your doing. Right. You might be able to hear Mysterio hissing down there. There we go. They're invisible. And are thus immune to regular bullets. You have to shoot them directly in the cranial spheres, or it won't work. Don't ask me why being invisible makes you immune to regular ammunition! Oh no, they can see me now! Oh, it's terrible! Oh, what a terrible time we're all having! Oh, oh no! Where did he go? Oh no, no, no! What's even what? It's shooting me through the walls! It's bad! It's bad that it's happened! There he is! He's gone! Oh, I don't like him! He's bad! He's bad for your health! He's bad for your teeth! He can't do it! Oh no! Oh heavens, no! He's hitting me on the floor! He's bad! He's there! Where is he? Oh no! Did I get him? Well, nothing's hitting me, so I assume I got him. No, he's there, it turns out. Ah! Okay, that time I heard him die. Right. So that's the way to get back through, to progress through the level. I wonder. I usually just skip this bit because I get too annoyed at the Mysterios. But I'm sort of curious. What item lies within here? We got a cloak from the last one. I want to know if we get another friend. And then... No! Don't! Oh, I hate it. Oh, heavens. Shit. Shit. Just grenades. Not tremendously helpful, but we did get a big, old, good ham. Right, where do we want to go from here? That way, I'd assume. And we needn't deal with whatever's there. No items. Okay. It's perfectly acceptable. Not everyone has to have items in their little upward nook. Doing alright with the squiggledies? Yeah. The squiggledies are doing fine. It was redundant for me to even check. Ah, yes. Now this is the, Stop it! No! That knocks them down. They get knocked down, but they get up again, so you've got to keep them down by shooting them in the skull. That's what they don't tell you in the song. If you shoot them in the skull, they're not getting back up. They want you to think you're never going to bring them down, but it's not. It's simply not true. Stop wiggling! You were the wiggliest. There we go. That was too many wiggles. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand to watch. Right. So these are the Skleidenshauser spherical repticoids. They have a function. And I'll let you know what it is when I think of it. But for right now, we've just got to shoot the spheres out of them. Now these ones, these just bounce wherever they damn well please, in a manner most unbecoming. So it's really down to luck whether or not... Oh, there we go. That was fairly painless. But yeah, it tends to be down to luck whether or not I actually hit them. I'm sure there's a way to do it real good, but can't for the life of me do it. Get a mortar in there. Yes! That's the good friend of your aunt that I wanted to meet. Right, come on. Come on, you sphere. I want it. I want to help. I want to help the children. You gotta stop. You've got to stop. It can't go on. No. It was coming right for me. That if it's coming directly at you, that's typically the best time to hit it. But it often isn't. Oh, chaos theory. Oh, the initial change in variables. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. I don't like chaos. It's difficult. Ah. It's been defeated. I've defeated chaos. It's... oh, no. Right, is there a third one then, I guess? Aha. It's simply on top of the diddly bop. Oh no, the army. No. Well, I got one of them. I knocked one of them over. They'll shoot you with your blasters. Your blasters? Their blasters. They've got their own blasters. They don't need yours. They won't pretend otherwise. Alright, you. You're visible. You're easier to get rid of. Haha. You thought it would save you. No, it turns out. I've gone the wrong way. You know, sometimes you've got to go the wrong way. Oh, there it is. There's the correct. Lovely plum. It's not a plum. I'm fully aware of that. Now I want a plum. If you want a plum, leave a comment, and we'll talk about how you want a plum. I don't know. Don't know what comments talk about, do I? I gave up looking a long time ago. You know, no one needs that in their life. Oh, the frame rate again. It's terrible. It's real bad. Oh, it's... Why'd they do this to themselves? Did no one think maybe we shouldn't? Aha, I can skip the grief. What's that there? What's this for? There's a fan pad. A pad fan. A femble pemble. Oh, they're coming at me. The Funk Soul Brother! Oh, right about now! What am I flying towards? I can't tell. Well, that's just nothing. It's just about... Oh, it's this bit. Here we go, look. Here's what you do. You go down here. Got a lovely gun. Laser chain gun. Oh, and a black hole grenade. Now this is one of the rare instances where I actually can get some use, some measure of use out of the black hole grenade. I want to shoot it. Does nothing, but it looks like the things we've been shooting to break them up to this point. Alright, into the helix. It's brought us to this. It's all led up to this moment. Right. Is this the spider room or the bouncy corridor? That's the question. Spider room. Look at that giant metal spider looking thing. It will grant us access to the world. And all we need do is... This is very dark on my screen. I don't know if it'll show in the footage, but my TV is... it's quite dark and quite colour saturated. And most of the time I like how that looks. Just a personal quirk of mine. It's not very natural, but, you know, I like that. I like that it looks kind of uncanny. And a bit dreamlike in a way. An effect they used to a quite good, well, effect in... Oh, what was it called? It was a Channel 4 programme. Utopia, I want to say? Everything was very colour saturated. And the spider eats its own lightning. But, yeah, it was very colour saturated, very unnatural looking, and it contributed to this sense of uneasiness. Very strange atmosphere, very difficult to put into words, but it was effective. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Oh, this is... No, that's the wrong button entirely. We want to get rid of him. First, we want to... We can make use of the laser chain gun. They pop the head immediately. One of the few regular type bullets capable of such a thing. Did we get all of them? I heard a hiss. I heard a... That's a sure sign that you've not done it! It was too dark, the floor wasn't there. In my hour of need. Laser. I'm gonna laser him. I'm gonna... They just shoot bubbles and they don't care about your well-being. Like... Much like... the Republicans... That's about as close to satire as you're gonna get. You know, I am the friend who likes to say it. Who's doing that? Who's doing that at this time of night? Oh, it's a visible one in the distance. Look at him just shooting his little wiggles at me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think it's clever. Are we done? Are we done with them? Fire lightning. Yeah. The lightning spider room, everyone. It's real good. We all like it. We think it's cool. Here we go. It's how you get back up, and there's always some good things. Another black hole grenade. Oh, we'll not want for those, will we? Might need to turn the brightness up at some point, because this is just untenable. It's fine with more recent games. Occasionally there's one where it's a bit too dark, but it looks fine, it looks brilliant. But with these, it's difficult to tell what everything is at the best of times. Oh, spheres! I don't like it, I don't think it's clever. There's red ones, there's good ones, there's bad ones, there's even terrible ones. But they're all here, and they all want you to know that it's not a good idea. So try and do it. I'm gonna float among the orbs. I can't really aim. If I could only run out of lasers. Here we go. Now you see it's time for me to do it correct. Oh, it's difficult. Oh, it's difficult to do it in this manner. Oh, Rachel. Rachel from Friends. No, Jennifer Aniston, don't take away your orbs. I don't want your drones. Nah. Get out of it. God. You get the female lead role in Bruce Almighty, and suddenly you think you can just send your drones wherever you damn well please. That was Jennifer Aniston, wasn't it? Bruce Almighty? The enlightened Bruce? Here's a thing that we like. Grenade. Is that another good boy? That's a laser gun. The ammo stacks. Such is the will of the cosmos. Could I have saved it under the assumption that I would need the laser chain gun at some point between then and now? Maybe. But who would have done it? The laser chain gun has limited uses. I think it does marginally more damage, but you've got to aim it manually, which is not your friend in this. Oh, frogs! Oh, frogs! Frogs, they're bad. Oh, he's there. Oh, he exists. He's terrible. But it's the boss from the first level. They've recycled it. But we can deal with them now in an optimal manner. Fling it. You shan't get me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oh. Oh! Right over me head. Over me noggin. Oh. Get sucked. Get sucked in. It didn't suck him in. Well, we shall soon put an end to that. You didn't expect a second one, hey? Ooh. No. We don't like it when you do this. Whoosh. No. Stay out of it. Disappear. Be crushed by the gravitational pull. There we are. Right. Yeah, there we are. That's the confirmation of the spiders. Sounds like some sort of famous religious event from history. I don't know. I'll have to talk to the spider church. The Church of Latter-day Spiders. About seeking identification for what that is and knowledge. For only by knowing about it can you think to be. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't rightly fathom it. I could wrongly fathom it, but I would be wasting everyone's time. Because it would be an incorrect conclusion and my back hurts. That's unrelated. Well, it's partially related. Oh, sniper shield. We always want one of those. They're good. More spheres. Oh, I can barely bring myself to look at them. Oh, what a horrid evening. And I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm shooting all the spheres are really bad. That's how the song actually goes. It's real. It's real. It actually happened. I saw it. They sang it like that, and they looked at me when they did it, and that proves it. And I will fight with broadswords anyone who says otherwise. Is that all the spheres? I think it is. Let's just make sure. Let's make sure all is at a pair. All is at a pair. Yeah, it's all to pair. Oh, we've a mere pittance of legs remaining. It's as I always dreamed. The dream I have every night where I have very few legs. Of course, from a millipede's perspective, we all have very few legs. What a laser chain gun. I'm getting a lot of the less useful gun. But, you know, que sera, sera. Oh. How y'all doing? Yes, I said y'all. What fucking what of it? My boyfriend's from Kentucky, you can blame him. He's quite chicken adjacent. Oh, cones! Yeah, it's a good time. Are there any cones on the bottom floor? We shall soon have our answer. Right, let's... Yeah, there's cones, I can see them. Let's sweep the lower levels for cones. Haha, you can fire psychic hoops at me if you want, but you'll die. Is that all of them? There we go. You've got to wait and check to see if it's right. Because if you go all the way back up and it turns out there's another one down there, you're going to feel right foolish. Oh, only 4 this time. Oh. Could it be we've done something to offend the lightning spider? He no longer gives us his gifts. How do I know it's a he, you ask? Well, it's Mysterio, isn't it? Specifically Quentin Beck, because that's the one I've heard of. He decided the only way to beat Spider-Man was to become a better spider. And so he used his powers of illusion. I mean, that's basically what happened. He used his powers of illusion, and now we're on the last sphere. What could we possibly be fighting? I know, of course. There's Biffs. Somewhere. Let's draw their fire. From whence do they originate? They're not taking it. Are they not? They're not interested. What's going on? Where's the... Oh, there's one. Oh, now they care. I'm invisible, you can't see me. Ah. Right, now, as we know, they won't be able to tell where it's coming from if we just fling the grenades. Ha 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 ha. What a fun game. Wah. Toss a grenade at the man. Look at him there, dying. He dies terribly in a cloud of aha. Ha. Don't bounce away from him. It got him anyway. I take less damage in the process of this, but it is also rather slow. Don't come back to me. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're a grenade, not a boomerang. There you go. Make the most of these. I'll probably forget I have them in a minute. That's that one dead. There's a third and final one. There's the cretin. Keep lobbing. One more. There we go. One more for the Queen. Oh, there's more of them, it turns out. I hate that. It's unfortunate. Right. I thought there were only 3, but there's 5 at least, turns out. Did it die? Good. Are we done? We're done. Witness a miracle. The lightning spider. It grants us, oh heaven, oh heavens! Yes, we've installed this giant lightning spider-like mechanism. Its function is to destroy the floor if an intruder manages to kill a certain number of our brethren. Who is your interior designer? I want to have words with them. Because that is not normal. There's nothing practical about what you've done there. I have to wonder what the intent was there. Truly, here's the bouncy corridor. Alright. One down, fairly painless. Oh no, I'm in pain. You've got to stop them. Stop them. Stop them now. Stop it. Oh. Henceforth you shall be known as the dead idiots. Haha. Right. Okay, here's the direction that they like to come from. Now it shall be a simple matter of shooting it in the bippodry. It wasn't a simple matter. This one shall be simplified further. And we shall know it to be... Oh, the truth! Oh no, the truth! It's a scorpion! Not a scorpion. They've got the little scorpion tail looking thing on their arms. That's what confused me. There's items there, I want them. Sometimes something looks a bit like a scorpion. I don't need more laser chain gun. It might be a good idea to have one on. I'll equip more if they're necessary, but they won't be. Maybe they will be, I don't know. I shouldn't prejudge. You know, I thought Mysterio was a scorpion just now. Clearly I'm an actual idiot, like those ones on the TV. I couldn't even say TV correctly there. Stop it. Stop being here. I don't like it. You're a problem. Let me stand. Good grief. The visible Mysterios were bad enough. Now you've got to add this extra variable. Right, let's see where it hoppity hips to. The top jumps. There we go. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful all the time. It's terrible. I hate having to be careful. I want to just run around flailing my arms with scissors in them. In my arms. Helicoptering round, spinning all the way into space, the upper atmosphere. Let's do it. Let's follow your dreams. That's how I roll. That's what I bring to the table. Scissor arms. Right. Hey! Alright, another fairly painless one. Oh, the big idiots. Fortunately, they're large and can be shot with ease. Oh, those ones are bad. Oh, no, I don't like it when they do this. Will they gather around the bouncy buddy? They seem confused by it. And I can't see a single one of them. And I'm out of the decoy. You know what? Not my problem. I don't have to deal with this, and so I shan't. I refuse. Grenades. Let's get some explodey friends. Explodey boards. That's what we like. They're shaped like clams for your convenience. Go up. Anything else? Up on the sides? No. Naught but progress. That's what we like. That's pure profit right there. Oh, lovely. I think we're approaching the end now. There's a checkpoint. Ah, yes. Here is that end that we've approached. Now here's the biscuit. That way is obvious. That's the way you go, clearly. You may have noticed, however, in the distant lands, there's some things. There's some things that you might like. So what we can do Ha. Distant structures. They're all for me. Look at that. It's pitch black. Can't see a damn thing. Here we go. Super chain gun. More meat if you want it. We go up the spire. Blindly wander up it. Look at that. A silhouette against the weird artifacty orange circles. And the copy-pasted stars. Big old road. In the distance, there's things in the distance. Look, it's the big cross where we live. That's just letting you know where it all is. Very peaceful. As I float in the air. Right. Anyway. What we want is, of course, this final item up here. And I shall get it no matter the cost. Of course, it costs nothing, which is fortunate. And we get for our trouble a dummy grenade. Right. Who's beeping at me? There's beeps happening, we don't know. It's terrible, it's a terrible time for your planet, for your children, for your artichokes, anything of yours. To the arena. Oh. I forget that this just starts with no real fanfare. Typically there's fanfare. Oh, there's aliens. Go and deal with that for a bit. I've got to shoot your spaceship. It's really difficult to follow what's happening at all. You got to shoot the spheres off of it because it's the way things are done. Come on, hit one of them. There we go. Get it. It's really difficult to do anything. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't want these fools. Stop it. You're not living in the real world. You're being unrealistic. You've not leveraged your synergy. You're not looking for new bacon rolls that we like. Stop being too fast. Ow. This is bad. It's a bad time that we're having with crime disease. You've got to be stopped. We're just getting absolutely Hargreavesed. We're losing all of our benefits. Fuck. Come on. Strike them. We struck that sphere, we struck that sphere. We struck that sphere. Strike another sphere. Oh, yes. There's no more spheres we can strike from that side. Is the only problem now. Oh, that's a low-flying friend. It's dreadfully not alright. Come on, turn around so that I can finish the fight. Oh, I'm anxious. Oh, no. I wonder... Will the... What is he doing? He's just wiggling away. Will the homing sniper snipes... Aha! They benefit me tremendously. But will they, I wonder, home in on spheres? No. No, they will not. Will the explosion radius assist me? Not tangibly. Come on, reveal yourself. Haha! My opponent is vanquished. Off he goes. There's your problem. It was made entirely of glass triangles that just spin around. That was never going to be stable. That was calibrated to fail right there. Now what have you got to say for yourself?
That's twice, Schwang. Give up and leave the Earth alone.
It's nothing personal, kid. Orders from the palace.
Oh my god, how deep does this go?
Emperor Zizi Baluba.
It never ends, does it?
There you
One
go.
mess after another.
Oh, and the biggest mess is yet to come.
I'm about to piss myself. Deliberately and out of spite. Go to the spiky palace, it shan't help. There will still be piss. It's been the message of the entire game thus far.